Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll be showing you how I take down the great Manus, Father of the Abyss, one of the DLC bosses in Dark Souls 1. I'm playing the Nintendo Switch Remastered version of the game, and this playthrough is going to be in New Game Plus. This is my second Souls game after playing Dark Souls 2 in 2015, and I can say that this is by far my favorite boss fight in the series. He's got a ton of HP, several moves that can one-hit kill you, and he's just an overall badass. So this isn't going to be much of a walkthrough or a guide on how to defeat Manus, because there's plenty of those videos out there. This is just going to be a short video of the strategies that I used and found helpful for my particular sorcerer build and playstyle. So that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the equipment I'll be using. I have the Moonlight Greatsword equipped. I don't intend on using this sword for the fight, but if I do run out of spells, it's nice to have the special attack to fall back on. And I will be using the Tin Crystal Catalyst, so it's got heavier damage, probably does the most damage in the game, but it does reduce your sorcery by half. So I will be also using a shield for the entire duration of the fight. I have the Dragon Crest shield equipped. This shield has really high physical resistance and stability. It's also good for this build because it's got such a low weight. So of course I have the Crown of Dusk equipped. Luckily I have a female character, so it doesn't look too goofy. Male sorcerers, it does look goofy, but really worth it. I have the Sage Robe, Crimson Gloves, and Crimson Waistcloth. Now, they're not that important for this fight, the clothing, just because Manus does so much physical damage. With my equipment load, there's not too much heavy armor that I'm going to be able to equip. So one of the most important things for this fight is just to have only the Estus Flask and the Silver Pendant equipped as usable items. The Silver Pendant's going to be crucial for this character because once Manus gets below 60% health, he's going to start mixing in dark magic attacks with his physical attacks. Some of those can be really difficult to dodge or block with the shield, so I just find it easier to nullify him with the Silver Pendant usage. For rings, didn't overthink it. I just have the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring, increases sorcery damage, and also the Ring of Favor and Protection, just because that's going to go ahead and buff your HP, stamina, and your equipment load. So the interesting thing that I did with this build on the second playthrough is I wanted to get my dexterity up to 45. I read that dex between 35 and 45 is going to reduce your casting time, so on my second playthrough I did it with Manus in mind. But any sorcery build with any game that I play, I prefer to have casting time reduced as much as possible. So I couldn't find a video with any side-by-side comparisons. I do feel like I over-leveled quite a bit in order to get my dex up this much, and also to get my attunement slots to 6. So if I had to do it again, I wouldn't recommend the dex build for the sorcerer. Just to prove that point, I may end up making a video with side-by-side comparisons just to see if the casting time reduction was really worth it. Now, spells that I'll be using, in my opinion, they're the best spells in the game: Crystal Soul Spear, Regular Soul Spear, and the Homing Crystal Soul Mass. So got one in each playthrough, so I'm going to have 2 equipped for each one, obviously with a reduction. That's why you see that I have the 4 and 4. So not too many spells really, but with my build this should be more than enough. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the fight. Alright, so here we go. First strategy is just to go ahead and roll dodge to the left. Go clockwise with this one to avoid his big hand. If you try to go to the right, usually he can get in some more attacks. So I just like to go ahead and spam the Homing Crystal Soul Mass. Kind of dodge. If I get a second, I'll go ahead and cast that and then just keep dodging. As you'll notice, I'm not the best dodger in this game. That's probably why I'm using the shield on this one. So I just like to, just dodge, chip away, chip away. Big thing is not to get too close to him, because you'll see that frenzy combo. If he grabs you with that, it's gonna destroy you. So, and it's very punishable. So if you can avoid it, you can go back, maybe heal up, get a Crystal Soul Mass, maybe throw a Soul Spear at him. So really just trying to avoid that. He killed me so many times with that in some playthroughs. So less than 60%, he's got the dark magic. I was able to get the Silver Pendant out in time, and I like to use it twice, even though it does leave you open for attack, as you just saw. And if I can just dodge that and not die, I kind of got lucky with that one. I got lucky with that one too, so just heal up, and really lucky to avoid that frenzy attack. So that Crystal Soul Spear probably should have missed, but we'll take it. We'll take it since I feel like he's gotten so many cheap hits on me. So really looking good this match. But that's why you want to just play real defensively. As you saw, I tried to attack him a little too close, and he got the frenzy combo on me. Luckily, it didn't kill me, and I had enough health. Most of the time, I am not as lucky, but really, one more Soul Spear should do it. And there you go. So that's how I take down Manus. A lot of different strategies. Most videos out there, you know, they really take their time with him, and probably that's due to the fact that I'm kind of over leveled. You know, a lot of players say that sorcery is a little cheap in this game, which I'm not gonna dispute, but there's Dusk. She's just, you know, been living in Manus for a while, so she's not feeling too conversational. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to play this again, maybe do a soul level 1 run just for a bit more of a challenge. But hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching.